Hi there, my name is Chris Gianos. I'm the founder and CEO of Humaniz, and today I'm going to tell you guys a story. The story is actually about me, so it's really easy for me to tell it. Let's go back in a time machine. The date is August 1st of 2020. That's when we popped open our office here in Orange County, California. It was myself, 2 agents, one of which was related to me, so it doesn't actually count, and a Zillow Flex account. More importantly, we had a dream to build a really big, high-performance real estate team, and we did exactly that. In the beginning of our company, what we really quickly realized that the hardest thing for us to do was going to be to recruit agents. Zillow Flex was this constant thing that we could continue growing and growing as long as we were able to find more agents, get them trained up, and get them into production. And that's where Humaniz was born. Except it wasn't called Humaniz back then. It was just our recruiting platform. So long story short, what we did was we paid attention to trends. A lot of real estate agents are searching online for job boards. They're looking for things like real estate teams hiring near them because the industry is changing so quickly. And coaches like John Black and Tom Ferry and all these guys all kind of perpetuate that message that if you're a realtor and you want to do more business, you should join a team. So we really quickly realized that when you search things like that on Google, what's going to index are the big 5 job boards: LinkedIn, ZipRecruiter, Glassdoor, Indeed, and Monster.com. And in knowing that, we did a bunch of research. We looked at what kind of ads actually converted and wrote those ads ourselves over and over again until we actually figured out. What we realized was that the right kind of copy is what converts, something that's sexy. It's job copy and sales copy all in one, and you got to make sure it converts. So we wrote a bunch of copy, we figured out what worked, and then we did what anyone did: try and figure out how to make it more streamlined. We did that by hiring a recruiter. This recruiter was very expensive. She was very good at her job, but figuring out how to really automate that administrative process from the initial phone call, the scheduling of the appointment, the posting of these jobs, we realized really quickly that all of those tasks added up and up and up until this monstrosity of a thing, and that's where Humaniz was born. About 90 days ago, I approached our co-founder and told him about this process that I was working on and how it was super manual. I was trying to find a way to make it easier. And he looked at me and said, "Chris, I can do like 75% of that using software." And that's where Humaniz was born. Essentially what we do is we understand what your unique value prop is as a team leader. Whether that's leads, training, support, whatever it may be, we understand that first. We then go and write job copy that's customized to your team specifically. None of this templated BS that doesn't work and gets not indexed by a lot of these sites because it's just templated. So we write it ourselves and make sure that it's really convertible first. Next, we built a software that the best way to explain it is just like when you put a listing in the MLS and it goes to Zillow and Redfin and Realtor.com and all these portals. Our system does the same thing, but for recruiting. So we put it in one place on our end, and it syndicates out all over the internet to about 100 different places, but those 5 primary job boards that I talked about earlier are where we get about 90% of our traffic. The cool thing is we've automated the administrative part of onboarding. So once an agent actually applies for one of these positions, our system runs them through a qualifying funnel and verifies that they have a real estate license, that they're interested in talking to a team leader about joining a team. Once those 2 conditions are met, very similar to Flex, we give them the opportunity to book directly into your calendar. So imagine a world as a team leader where all you have to do is pick up the phone and call an agent once they've applied for a role and booked into your calendar. It's really that simple. 1 minute before your scheduled appointment, you'll get a text message with the person's phone number, a quick little good luck pump up, and you're off to the races. More importantly, we're not just focusing on the leads aspect of this, we're focusing on the coaching component of this as well and how to actually have those initial interviews. Because in our experience, we've done like 1,500 of these things. I've hired over 250 agents over the last 24 months, so I know a thing or two about what those initial phone calls sound like, and the feedback we get from our clients is absolutely phenomenal. So again, if you're a team leader and you're looking to add agents to your team or grow your Flex account or whatever it may be, you owe it to yourself to check this out, because this isn't some not battle-tested software that a bunch of geeks came up with in a conference room. This is something that I've used to grow our team from 0 to 250 agents over the last 24 months, representing over $1 billion in transactions. So I hope to talk to you soon.